What's up, guys? Welcome to A Vibe Called West Radio. Today we have a very special guest, Ksenia. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm good.
Yeah, thank
So
you. Sorry,
good
you
to
go.
be here.
Yeah, I'm excited. We've been actually, right when she walked in, we've been having a great conversation. We were talking about, so I was saying, just kind of talking about where I'm from and, like, just like how I'm a mutt. And then, we're talking about my mom naming me Carter.
Yeah.
You like that name. And then we were saying Ksenia is actually a very nice name as well.
I was actually Kate for a week.
Really?
My mom called me Kate. My brother even wrote a card, said congratulations on the daughter Kate, and my dad was like, "No, that will be Ksenia."
Yeah. I mean, I've never heard. I love the pivot. And he was just like, he felt it in his gut. And he was like,
Yeah.
we're just going to switch it.
Imagine you would be talking, "Hi, Kate."
Yeah, exactly. It'd be very different. It's still a nice name, but I was saying I like the A at the end, Ksenia. It sounds pretty and it sounds,
Yeah, thank you.
it's very nice. And so I want to say thank you so much for coming on. I know that we were talking about, so I know that you know Jackie.
I know Jackie. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you know Jackie?
I think I know her from this launch of their app, the Swipe.
Yeah,
app.
Music Swipe. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I followed her on Instagram because I was at this event and she followed me back, and then we've been stalking each other's stories. So
Yeah.
that's how it goes in Los Angeles, guys.
100%. That's kind of like how I always say that Instagram's kind of like the creative entertainment LinkedIn.
I totally agree.
Like I use Instagram more for networking than anything else.
Same.
Like TikTok and like maybe YouTube is more for like content.
Mm-hmm.
And then Instagram it's so funny that you said that. I always think about that. And I know, so you're actually my first, I usually have musicians on, but I know the musician and stand-up kind of combined. I'm a huge fan of stand-up comedy, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, and just to, see you do that, that's, first of all, and we're going to get into it. I'm very impressed because it's like not easy.
Thank
at
you.
all. Like it's a very, it's just you up there, and I don't want to get too into it, but I just want to say I love stand-up comedy. So I was very impressed.
I'm so glad you love stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
I also love stand-up comedy, and I didn't really try too hard yet. I think it just comes naturally, and my sense of humor kind of silly. So
Yeah.
and I discovered that I'm kind of funny when I was doing singing shows. Actually, I was talking in between songs, and everyone was laughing, and I'm not even trying to make anyone laugh, but I guess.
Yeah.
And that's how it came up about. My friend was like, "Take a stand-up class." And I was like, "Okay, let's go."
Yeah, because like you're not even, if I'm not even trying in this moment, imagine if I like put my focus.
So this
what I was
is
doing,
where
yeah.
I'm at right now. Like
Yeah.
I just got a new nose.
Yeah.
This is the first time me.
Looks great. It looks great.
Well, it's been it's a 7 weeks old nose.
Yeah, so you're still like in like, not the beginning, but it's still fresh.
Yeah, it's swollen and it's a little uneven, but I can see because I've had 4 nose jobs, so I can see how it's gonna heal. Like I know I can predict the nose future.
Got it. Yeah, of course.
I'm a nose psychic, guys.
Makes sense. You've been trained in it. And then you said that you like the doctor with this one a lot.
Oh, this one is a good doctor, but previous one, like, really messed me up. Like, I already had a good nose before. So first nose job wasn't very good because I didn't really speak English. I had this idea that I need to fix my nose because I was bullied a lot as a child.
Mm-hmm.
I was told that I have a big nose and big head. So growing up,
That's horrible.
I think I have like a good head.
Yeah,
now.
100%. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Like a normal size.
Yeah.
But before, like, my body was really small and the head was big, so it was hard to see what's really going on. But
Yeah. You're just like a normal kid.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like that happens with kids. You're just growing, different parts of your body is growing at
the
different
thing is,
times.
kids in Russia are cruel.
I mean, kids everywhere. Like, I think it's just like a part of insecurity. I mean, when you're younger, it's like put someone else down because you feel sad. I'm guessing, but
I guess so.
yeah, because middle school when I was growing up was pretty ruthless for girls. Like, I felt bad for them, a lot of the
Yeah.
time, more than guys. For like, my mom actually took my sister out of a public school
Uh-huh.
because she was nervous about that because of the bullying and stuff like that. So, but
Yeah, bullying, I guess, is universal. Like,
It
you get bullied in Russia and in America and everywhere in the world.
yeah, exactly.
But so I brought my baggage here, not only like literal baggage, but like emotional baggage. And I've been dealing with my nose ever since I was learning how to speak English. So first nose job wasn't very good. Then I found a good doctor to fix it. He fixed it all right, but it wasn't perfect. And because I see myself on camera all the time, I was like, this. Probably nobody saw it but me, but
Yeah.
I went to this third doctor, Dr. Charles Lee in Beverly Hills, and I asked him to fix a little thing, and he totally gave me like a Pinocchio nose. So it's been miserable year and a half, to be honest. Like I've been like ugly. I mean, okay, I'm not ugly, but I've looked prettier before. Like, why would you go to a plastic surgeon, pay him $26,000 to look uglier than you looked before? That's what kind of like bothers me. And he was like, "Oh, you look great." I'm like, "No, I don't look great."
Yeah. You're
Anyways.
like you're the one that did that, so you're gonna say that no matter what.
Yeah, I'm finally kind of feel strong about it because the nose is gone. That I, rested in peace.
It's the old
nose
nose.
job number 3. But this one is going to be a good one, and
looks great, yeah.
I'm going to leave a great review. I'm excited to actually finally leave reviews.
It was my friend's birthday on Monday, and I played him your song.
Really?
The birthday song, yeah. And I thought
Which
it was
one?
the birthday one.
Really? That's
Yeah,
so cool. Thank you.
Of course, because I was doing research and I was like, wow, this is perfect. And then I love how you made it in response to like, girls thinking that they might be too old for Leonardo DiCaprio. That made me laugh when I read that. I thought that was great. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in LA, once you turn 25, it's pretty much you have to get ready for your retirement next year, and funeral after that.
Yeah, I mean, it's the city like that, but I'm happy that you make a song like that because it's so empowering to so many people.
I hope so. I hope it's empowering. I just hope more people would hear it.
Yeah, and they will. We'll plug it in here. I'm turning 29, and it makes me feel good. I feel like I'm getting older, but it's
nice.
It's nice.
You look great.
Thank you. I do look young. I've
you
been
look
told.
19.
Yeah, I look really young. Just the beard finally came in for me, so I finally look like a man. But awesome. I want to now really quick for everyone that's old and new for the show. I'm going to break down how the show goes. So prior to Ksenia coming on, I asked what her favorite album was. She told me it was SOS by SZA, which is a fantastic album. What I did is I went on Spotify. I seeded the songs 1 through 8 based on total number of streams. I put it into a bracket, and we're going to figure out what Ksenia's favorite song on the album is. How does that sound to you?
I love it.
It's going to be fun.
It's great.
Yeah, so before we even dive into the bracket, I want to ask, why do you love this album so much? What is it about it that speaks to you?
I think she's such a great songwriter, and she's able to capture feelings and lyrics. That's just what you're supposed to do as an artist. You're supposed to portray emotion, and when you hear the song, you're like, oh fuck, I know exactly what she's singing about. And I just resonate with her so much. I went to her concert, although I haven't been too sensitive lately. I'm been kind of harsh, but I went to her concert back in October, and I was like, got me in my feelings. I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the power of being an artist.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. That's to be able to move people. That's the reason I'm in it, because I want to make people laugh. I want to make people cry. Used to make a lot of people cry, but now I just
now it's more comedy. Yeah.
Now I just want to make people laugh. I want to inspire people to follow their dreams. No matter where you come from, you can come here and you can achieve anything.
I love that. What a great sentiment. And I always say it's like music is the transfer of emotion. She transfers whatever, whether it's heartbreak, optimism, hope. You know what I mean? It's just it transfers into you. So I'm happy. She's an amazing artist. I'm a big fan of hers as well.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to kind of see which songs you like. So let's do the first matchup really quick between Kill Bill and Open Arms. Which one do you like more between those two?
Obviously, Kill Bill is a huge hit.
Massive. What do you like? What do you like when you hear that song? What instantly makes you like it, you think?
It's just so well written. I mean, it's exactly what she's singing about.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
Yeah, you just feel it.
And it's catchy AF.
And that's good
catchy.
too.
Oh my God. You just know the lyrics immediately.
And it's actually what my friend Davis always says, if you have a great song when you can hear it once and you know the lyrics.
Yeah. I mean, the hook should be that easy.
It should be that easy.
For sure.
Any single person should be able to pick it up. So awesome. Kill Bill is moving on to the next round. Now let's do Good Days versus I Hate You.
I love them both.
I know that's why the show's hard, is because it's they're like your babies. You're like, which one do I choose?
And if you're wondering, yeah,
it's tough. You're good. You can take your time.
I'm sorry. I love both.
I know.
Both.
You got to choose one.
I'd say Oh my God.
I know it's
I
such
mean, I feel like maybe, I mean, Good Days. Okay, I'll take Good Days.
Good Days. There it is. I love that. So what pushed it over the edge for you? Just like when that last moment, what was it? Was it just like it made you feel more, or what was it? You think?
Yeah, it's just such a vibe, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And that's
It's
the thing about
just
music is
such a,
like,
you know, the guitar solos are great there.
yeah.
Guitar parts, like, I mean, I don't know if there is a solo there, but guitar parts are awesome.
Oh, I love it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it really
Yeah.
brings so much texture. I love though that you love those songs so much. It means that you
You
really love.
do?
Well, yeah, because I mean you're a musician. You like you know what it's like to,
Yeah.
That's why the reason why I do this while like doing the podcast is because when you answer these questions, it actually helps with the interview because then you start showing your personality. And
Yeah.
you showed it right there. So awesome, guys. We just did the first two matchups. Kill Bill and Good Days is going on. I'm now gonna ask Ksenia some questions. I did some research and I was blown away by it.
Really?
Yeah, no, in a good
What
way.
did I do? Okay.
No, yeah. Your journey from a small Russian village to Los Angeles is both inspiring and daring. You went from singing at birthday parties and weddings in Russia to performing at iHeartRadio live sessions in New York City. What advice would you give someone who wants to move to the U.S. to pursue entertainment, and what should be their first step?
I think it's important that you have some kind of singing talent. Like,
Yeah, you actually, yeah.
you can't be delusional about your talent. Like, you have to have ear for music. I mean, I think this is only applies to talented people. Okay, this is not for somebody who is deaf. But unfortunately, like there are a lot of people who think they're singers, but they're not. Like I see a lot of that on Instagram, and I don't want to be like, oh my God, I'm so talented, but I mean, I'm kind of talented at least.
Yeah, well, it shows you've had success. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I've had some success. I feel like, but my problem is that I actually have a fear of success. I haven't really pushed to the fullest because I think there's some kind of safety going on with that kind of, being so famous. Like,
yeah, you lose
Like-
privacy.
you, and I've been kind of losing privacy by people just like, so where are you going? Where are you coming from? Like, what is it? Like, what? Like, dude, none of your business. None
Yeah.
of your business.
Yeah,
Oh my
you
God.
don't know me like that.
Yeah, but people are just really curious. Excuse me.
Yeah, yeah.
Checking my hair.
Yeah.
People are really curious. Just want to know everything, I guess. But I mean, poor famous people, how do they feel?
I can't imagine. Yeah, you lose the privacy. I think a lot of your business is out there online. Like if I can imagine like when I go through a heartbreak or like I go
Yeah.
through a breakup, that's hard for me. Imagine it being public.
And
everyone is talking about
And
it.
everyone has a judgment. About
Yeah,
it.
everyone has an opinion about it. It's
I also have a big thing about being liked. I don't know. It's just such a like. I
normal.
have such a hard time when somebody doesn't like me. I'm like, how can you not like me?
I know.
I'm such a good person. I'm so likable, but it's weird. It's weird, but like I'm accepting now that a lot of people don't like me. I have a lot of enemies now, and that's fine.
That
I
comes with
actually-
success though.
I actually like love my enemies. Cheers to my enemies.
Yeah, exactly. I'll cheers them too. But I think it's good though because I feel like if you're not like if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing and you're growing, like you're going to create reactions that aren't always positive, and that's a good thing though. It means that people are watching and and you're progressing and you're having that momentum. That's what I would say.
Yes. I guess I have a joke about it. So this one girl came up to me and she was like, Ksenia, you're my one mortal enemy. I was like, oh my God, I'm not ready for that kind of commitment. I want to see other enemies.
That's way too much pressure. Like, you gotta have more than one enemy. You can't be someone's
I
number
really
one
want-
enemy.
wanna
I like that. That's
I really
great.
I want to see a lot of enemies.
Exactly.
Other enemies.
You want to have multiple. And I was reading that Little Dicky is a massive influence on you. And
Yeah.
you love Little Dicky. So I was gonna ask if he could remix one of your songs, which one would you want him to remix?
I have a Tiny Dick Guy song.
Yeah, I know. So
It's,
we're gonna
like,
get
perfect.
That is perfect for him, by the way.
Yeah, I was kind of sad watching his. I mean, not sad. I was actually not sad. Like, I know he has some penis problems, but I mean, did you watch the show?
A little bit of it, but I know that's where he got his name from.
Yeah, because like he was born like this with his his pee hole is messed up. I'm really sorry about
No,
that.
you're good. No, we're talking.
mean-
This is like public knowledge. Like he's talked.
Yes,
he's
he
talked
talks
about.
it. So
he
the
talks
TV
about.
show kind of starts with that,
Yeah.
and like to capitalize on his issue to make a name, and like that's amazing.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a real empowering move to
Yeah.
turn something that you might have an insecurity about into the most forward part of your being. And
Yeah.
he does a great job with it. So yeah, I think that would be
also the Tiny Dick Guy song, but Tiny Dick Guy song is not about
his type.
it's not about the small size. It's about guys that treat women like shit. So
Mhm.
it's like that's Tiny Dick Guy to me.
I know that, and I know that it stemmed from you tried to ask a guy for like the Wi-Fi password, right?
Oh, you? Yeah, I mean, some people are unreasonably mean to you. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
trying to be anybody. I'm not. I'm just asking, for example, for like, I'm here. Like, I need a Wi-Fi password. Like, why would you? Why would you be mean to me? Like, telling
Yeah.
me like, well, you're just a guest here. Like, what?
You're like that. You're like, I don't want my data to run me a bunch of money. Like, I'm a normal person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, or I just needed it for a show.
I know.
Because you know, it's okay. It's
I know exactly what you mean, though.
Look, I'm not. Actually, I don't feel any, because that Tiny Dick Guy song might make come off as a little angry. Like, I'm not really angry. If I've been through so much therapy. I forgave everyone. Like, I really wish everyone the best.
I
Like,
love that.
I don't really have any holding grudges. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. I have nothing.
I think it's
towards-
just funny. I thought it was just funny when I watched the music video. I thought it was funny.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. The guy in the music video. I was gonna ask because I know. So like, Little Dicky blew up from his music videos. So I was gonna ask, how important is it to have a good music video for a comedy song like that? I feel like it's very important.
You know, I'm still figuring out the formula, to be honest. I'm just doing what organically comes to me. Like, I'm not forcing. Like, Little Dick Guy song, like, kind of
Came to you.
came like whatever happens to me, it will be some time passing by, and I'm gonna create a song about it. So
Yeah.
it's like a therapy for me, and I would have
100%.
like a twist of like funny in it, because now that I'm doing musical comedy,
Yeah.
so it has to align with my stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
So and then music video, I would be like, you know, how long have you been like this? Like, that's just naturally, I thought it was kind of funny to ask a Tiny Dick Guy to like,
Like, how
So-
did this come to be?
yeah, how did you
Who
become
broke
like
your
this?
heart?
Exactly.
Yeah. Who hurt you? Yeah, exactly. Who hurt you? I
Yeah.
feel like that happens. I feel like, it's kind of like it's like the bullying thing. It's like when someone's insecure, they like project this kind of like air of superiority.
God, so many men like
Oh yeah,
put you down. Jesus, like,
my mom's she's a therapist.
okay.
She wrote this book. It's called Run Like Hell, and it's about how women can avoid narcissistic men.
It's called Run Like Ho.
Run Like Hell.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah,
Run Like
you're like,
Ho.
that's a crazy name for a
That's
book.
a part-time.
Yeah,
It's a tough part too.
Yeah, the name is crazy in general. It's a really good book, but it's about that, and just it's sadly a lot of men in modern culture, I feel like, have this kind of superiority complex, and they don't treat women the best. And I have 4 sisters, so I'm very like
Okay, yeah, I can tell you're a really polite and nice person.
I appreciate that. Thank you. So I just I appreciate I like that. I thought that song was very funny.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. I feel like I didn't answer your question.
You're good. No,
about-
it's more about I like the conversation. It's more about the conversation.
Okay, okay.
I'm just trying to get to know you and bring you out of your shell. And it's going great. So, but yeah, I think the music video was great. I thought the guy, his costume
Clayton
was really
is
funny.
awesome. He's
Yeah, is that your
hilarious.
friend? Yeah.
Yeah, I DM him. I was like, "Do you mind being a tiny?" I'm like, "I'm so sorry to ask you this, but do you mind portraying a Tiny Dick Guy?" He was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah."
Well, why not? He's like, because he's like, I'm not, so it doesn't matter if if I.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, if he was, he'd be like, no, I don't want to do that. So it makes sense.
Yes.
But it was funny. Yeah, Little Dicky's great. I think I need to watch his show more. I feel like I would love it.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, he's such a good. He's good at inspiration. So how Little Dicky inspired me? It
Yes.
was so when I heard Freaky Friday.
Great song.
So before that, I was like, how do I merge music and comedy? Because it didn't seem mergeable. I like to come up with words.
Yeah.
It's not a mergeable
Yeah,
thing. But then
yeah.
when I first saw music video and then heard the song at the same time, I was like, that is awesome. Like, I laughed out loud.
Yeah. It's hilarious. They did a great job. And Chris Brown's great too. And it's like,
Yes,
it's like a high quality song, but it's hilarious. The music
Yes.
video is amazing too.
Exactly. So that was
Yeah.
like, oh, if he can do it, I can do it.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when that was coming out. I was a senior in college at that time, and it was surprisingly like one of the biggest songs of the year.
Yeah.
I was so happy for him.
Yep.
So I was a big fan of that. So I saw that you liked him, and I wanted to bring that up.
Yes, perfect.
Now I know that you like Little Dicky. Let's go back to something else that you love, which is this album. So I think I already know what's gonna with this one. I think between Snooze and Low, which one do you like better?
Well, I like Snooze.
Yeah, I knew that you were gonna say that. Why? So do you like the song Low, or do you just like not really?
I like the song Low, but I like the Snooze. Because, okay, something about me, I do like popular music. So
Yeah.
whatever is like popular music. So that Snooze, I feel like it's more of a, radio kind of
Yeah,
song. It's
yeah.
been on the radio all over, and I just love the song.
It's popular for a reason because it's good. You know?
Yeah. I mean,
This album was massive.
SZA's melodies are just
Unmatched.
And I also heard that she wrote this album while being on some kind of mushroom tea.
Oh,
And I
really?
don't really do any drugs. I don't smoke. I don't really drink that much. I'm kind of like boring like that.
It's healthy. I think healthy is the word.
Healthy, but I also like to be sharp. So whenever I'm
Yeah.
not in control, maybe I'm a control freak. Maybe that's what it is.
We're doing therapy right now.
Okay, yeah. So
We're right in
I
here.
want to, whatever she was having, maybe I want to have it.
Yeah,
Like,
to reach that artistic peak. I mean, this was so Grammy nominated, and I remember when it was a moment when this album came out.
yeah.
I know she also did that SNL song, which people loved, and I forgot what it was. She did this song when she was on SNL that was really big on TikTok. I remember that. It was around this time. But we'll stay on the path. So Snooze is going on now between Nobody Gets Me and Shirt. Which one do you like better, would you say?
I love Nobody Gets
There
Me.
it is.
You do. Nobody gets me. Okay.
No, you know what's good? So the thing is,
Sorry, that was such a bad singing.
no, you're fine.
I'm the one with no
You're a
talent.
fan.
Pursuing
You're-
dreams in Hollywood.
You're a fan. You know, whenever someone comes on here and starts singing the song, I'm like, they love that song. Like, I know that song's going to win. When you have that reaction.
Yes. Okay, so I've been kind of evolving a lot and being in therapy. So I know I've been a victim in my in my life. I'd be like a victim of circumstances, victim of relationships, and I was just like analyzing all the pop songs, and like it's kind of a lot of victims singing
Yeah.
like about what happened to them, but like you're part of it. Come on.
Yeah, 100%. If it keeps happening over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you play
So,
a role
like,
in it.
Like, I don't know, Kelly Clarkson, like, because of you, I never strayed too far from the sidewalk. I'm like,
That's a
just
great song.
just walk normal. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I mean, you know what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean. I think it's like a normal thing in like pop music, like Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah.
You know, she has a lot of those like driver's license
Yeah,
and
yeah.
deja vu, and like it's always the victim. But
The victim mentality, I get it, because not everyone is in therapy, okay?
yeah,
You're a son of a therapist, so
Yeah.
you get it.
I do. Yeah, exactly. I'm in therapy too. I go once a week no matter
To
what.
your mom?
No, that'd be some
think
type
it's-
of.
I think it's
That'd be illegal.
Yeah, it's illegal. I think
I'd be
so.
like, hey mom, my mom is being annoying. Talk to her about her. That wouldn't make sense. But yeah, no. I have a really good one down here. That I'm from LA, so
Okay, you're from LA.
yeah, I grew up in Manhattan Beach. So I'm
Okay.
yeah, so I grew up there,
Born
and then
and raised.
no, so I was born in Queens, New York.
Okay.
I moved here when I was 2.
Okay.
So moved here when I was 2 or 3, and then lived here the rest of my life.
Nice.
So I love it here, obviously, and you love it here as well, probably. I would imagine.
I love the weather.
The weather's this is an amazing summer. Last summer was not great though.
Was it?
It was so I live right near the beach, and maybe because I live in the beach, it was so cloudy all summer. But like now, I feel like it's actually really nice.
It's hot. It's hot.
It is really hot right now, but
But
I enjoy this. It's like 76 and sunny. So
Yeah.
everyone that's not in LA, it's 76 and sunny. So you know what? We're lucky.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah,
I'm
but there's-
sorry for the ones who are in Russia. I'm just kidding.
I know. I saw.
my God.
I saw your video, and you were like, for everyone in Russia, this is sand, and this is the sun. I thought that was great.
Is it mean? I think
No,
mean.
it's fine.
But
Everyone
because
know-
they never seen the beach. and
yeah, it's being
like,
satirical. Like you're not.
but like I'm from Nahotka. That we have a beach and sand.
Yeah,
sun,
yeah.
But most of Russia don't really know.
So what part of Russia are you specifically from?
So this is like the part that's next to North Korea.
Okay. Oh wow. So you're
Yeah.
like eastern.
Far east.
Very far east.
The end of
So
Russia.
you're right on the water. That's what you're
Yeah, so
saying.
Japanese sea, we have like a really nice beach. We have 4 seasons. It's like really nice.
Oh, awesome. Is it? But like when it's winter, how cold does it get?
Pretty cold.
Yeah.
It's like New York, even colder.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the wind
But
is pretty strong.
So then I guess so you're like you're southeastern in Russia, right?
No, Far Eastern.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's the. I mean, I've always wanted to go. My dad's gone a couple times to Moscow.
Really?
Yeah, he loves it over there.
I mean, Russia is cool. I love Russian people. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, Russian heart and soul, like Russian people, the hospitality, the care, like caring humans. Like, I love.
Yeah.
I love my Russian,
What
my
was it-
Russians in Russia. Like, LA is
It's different.
full of fake people. Unfortunately, this is
yeah.
my new song actually.
Really? What's it called?
FAKE. Bitch, please. I'm not trying to be your bestie.
Oh, I get that. I'm picking up what you're putting down. That's good.
Yeah.
I've been going through your songs, so I was like, I don't know if I've heard it yet, but
Yeah, I can.
like I know the Saturn one that you're like moved to Saturn because it's so pricey in LA.
Oh my God, yeah.
I like that one.
Life's better on Saturn.
Yeah, exactly.
It's way too expensive to live in
in
LA.
LA. So perfect. So now we have the quarterfinals done, guys. We're going on to the semis, but before that, I want to ask. So I make music, and
do?
yeah, I do make music.
Okay.
I'm a rapper, which you wouldn't guess.
You are?
Yeah, you wouldn't
See,
guess.
I was researching Jackie before coming here because I want to
Good.
know who's gonna interview me.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah.
Okay, well, you tell me everything now.
Yeah, I mean nothing crazy. I've been making music for about 3.5 years full time. I'm posting a lot on TikTok and Instagram. I dropped my album in February, and yeah.
Album.
Yeah, it's my debut one.
Okay, congrats. Okay,
thank
so what's
you.
your Instagram?
Yeah, it's Team Grandview, guys. I'm plugging myself on my podcast. It's Team Grandview.
Team?
Yeah, TEAM, like Team.
Team.
And then Grandview, GRA.
Team Grandview.
Yeah, but I mostly focus on TikTok.
How am I following you and we never met before?
Because I think when
Did you
said
follow me?
I do follow you. But I wanted to ask because I'm a musician.
I see a butt. Okay, sorry.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's a JPEG Mafia song. I
Nice.
posted about today.
Okay.
That was
Tell
very
me.
very classy of me. But I want to ask. So when you're performing with music, there's music behind you. When you're singing, there's
Yeah.
music behind you,
Yeah.
and but when you're doing stand-up comedy, it's just you
Yeah.
and the crowd and like silence.
Yeah.
What's it like making like a set for comedy? Well, like what was your process like? Because I saw that you've been to
Okay.
like the Laugh Factory and
Oh,
you've
yeah,
done,
okay.
yeah.
I mean, well, it's all about. I mean, I do have I'm scripted. Like I have jokes. So
Yeah, you have to.
yeah, because I'm not like going on stage just because you only get like late 10 12 minutes, and I want to sneak in my song in my set for sure. It's gonna have to be either my jazzy kind of musical comedy songs or it's gonna be rap. Depends on the situation, depends on where I'm going.
Yeah.
So I would put together like I would always do custom for like I'll decide what I'm gonna do, but I have to do I do jokes. Sometimes I sneak in new jokes. Like
Yeah.
I've been kind of working on jokes about hitting the rock bottom because like once you hit the rock bottom, you suddenly like figure it out and
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
successful. So
Yeah.
it's been my goal to hit the rock bottom, like, and I want to thank people for helping me get there.
That's good. That's funny. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I'm
Just
trying
please
to
help
get
me
there.
hit the rock bottom because from there you just go up.
Yeah, I've been there before. I can help you get there. Like I know. That's funny. I like that.
Thank you.
How do you decide between the rapping and like the jazz one? Like you said, that you just had it in the crowd. Is it like what city you're in, or?
So, I don't know if it's like a. Depends on, okay, if I have like 10 minutes, like my raps are like 2 minutes. So I have to do like 8 minutes of material. Then I can do like 2 minutes of a song. My jazzy one, like the one I do a lot lately is Not All Russians Are Spies. So I get people to sing along.
That's good. Yeah, that's great crowd work. The crowd,
It's
like
really silly.
Yeah, it's good though.
So I like tomorrow I'm performing in Culver City. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it together tonight. I'm gonna sneak in a few new jokes, and then see how they fit in my set. But I usually have it like, okay, so something about being from Russia, some Bears jokes and some where I'm from jokes, Gulag jokes, and then Russian stereotypes jokes, and
Yeah.
then I don't know. I've been working on really depressing stuff like scams in life. Like nobody's laughing. This is new material. Like, like I've been because I'm a natural born philosopher, so
Yeah.
like I think life is a scam.
Got it.
Like we come here, we have to pay all these bills, we have no idea what to do, and then we die.
It's true.
Like nobody's laughing at this. I'm like, well, not right now. We're not gonna die right now. We will die eventually. Like people are tricked into this for millions of years. You know?
100%. Yeah, it's like a
And-
system. You think it's like that's the way it is.
And then I saw this pregnant woman, and I'm like, I can't believe she fell for this scam.
That's good. That's quick.
Nobody really laughing.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, well,
That-
I don't know. I think everyone's scared of death.
Yeah.
But I was actually watching this video, like psychologist video. I was watching this video by this popular Russian psychologist about like what's the point of life.
Yeah.
And what makes it great is the fact that we will die.
Yeah.
That we don't have forever.
Mortality, yeah, 100%.
Just have to do it now. Do it.
Exactly. You just have to
Just-
go because if you didn't die, then there wouldn't be any urgency. Like you wouldn't have it. Like there wouldn't be a reason to do everything because you have to do everything before you die. Like it wouldn't
Exactly, and
yeah.
you better do it like just do it. You know.
just like
This is
Nike.
this is like American thing. Just do it. But in Russia is just drink it.
I know. Ksenia walked in and she was like, "Is this vodka?" I was like, "Yeah, we're ripping vodka before our great
Straight
episode."
vodka, no
Mhm.
chaser. Cheers.
We're going to start throwing up. Awesome. We're gonna go back to the board really quick. Let's do the
Okay.
semifinals. We have some really great songs in here. We have Kill Bill versus Nobody Gets Me. It's gonna get harder now.
Oh no!
I know. It's the way the show works. It's like Hot Ones. The wings get hotter, the takes get harder. That's our tagline.
It's
by
still
the way.
okay. I still think Kill Bill.
Yeah.
I think like okay. Can I tell you something?
Please.
Kill Bill is gonna win.
Oh, okay.
Because
Well,
like I love,
there goes the
this is
show.
a huge fucking hit. I know it was super promoted, but it's a great song. That's the reason, you know.
honestly, then we can just okay. Then let's go to the other one really quick. Let's go.
Whoopsie daisy.
Good Days. You're good. Good Days versus Snooze. Which one do you think is gonna lose to Kill Bill?
Good days in my mind say to take a step out. I need press now. Yeah, Good Days.
Good Days goes. So now we might know that Kill Bill is gonna win, but I want you guys to pretend that you don't.
Okay,
And I want
okay,
so I want to ask
sorry.
one more question before. You're
Spoiler.
good. So really quick. So I want to go back to the Little Dicky thing. 'Cause I think a Ksenia show would be hilarious. Who would be some of the characters in the show?
Really?
Yeah, who would be the character? What characters would you want in your show? And like what would the first episode look like?
So I was actually thinking about this stuff.
Perfect.
How do you know this?
I don't know. I know you now from the research, so I knew that you were thinking about it.
Yeah, so I was doing a lot of TikToks during pandemic. It's so hard to be a perfectionist. It's just it's a curse, to be honest. Like I was fine with this previous I'm just backtracking. So I was fine with this nose before. I did a bunch of TikToks. Then like I have all these videos with all these different noses. I'm like a fucking mess. I'm sorry. But I was doing this kind of silly girl like videos from Nahotka, like my hometown Nahotka. So and I was called a female Borat kind of thing.
Well, okay.
Because like it's like
You-
a silly over the top humor.
Got it. Yeah,
kinda-
like caricature of it. I know. What you
Yeah.
mean. Yeah.
So I was thinking like I would make a TV show about my hometown Nahotka and how I'm like so fucking famous in my hometown. Like I'm on every billboard, I'm on every cup, I'm like on every I'm everywhere. So
Yeah.
I made it like it's logical that I should go to Hollywood now.
Yeah.
So and I just like tell everybody I'm working on TV. I'm like, everybody, fuck you, fuck off. Like I'm breaking up with everybody, and then I go tell my boyfriend that I'm breaking up with him, Boris. Like that's it, it's over. And then I'm trying to leave this hometown. Like I'm taking a car, it breaks down. I'm taking a boat, it sinks. I'm taking a plane, it crushes. Like I still survive. Like I
Yeah, but
lose
it's
all,
like, yeah.
I can't leave.
Yeah.
I can't leave my home. This Nahotka thing, and this I'm trying to take a bicycle, and then it breaks too.
Yeah.
And then and this woman, like an old psychic lady, she's like, if you leave, you'll die. Like you have to make it work here. But I already ruined relationship with everybody, so I have to like come
Go back and like
I'm coming back to my boyfriend. He already lives with Natasha. He's like my best friend. I'm like, you guys are disgusting.
I
You
like
know?
you thought about this.
Yeah, I'm in kind of brainstorming. I have few ideas.
I
So
like that though.
you like that?
Yeah, I
and
think it's
and then
funny.
I make Nahotka a place. I put it on the spot. So
Exactly.
that would be my mission of the like become a better person too, because I'm coming from like a narcissistic full of myself person to this nice humble girl, you know,
Yeah.
who appreciates her hometown.
I
you
love
know?
that. That's
And
so
putting
great.
it on the spot. This is a new travel destination.
Vice, let's make it happen. Hulu, let's make it happen. You just heard
Oh,
the
you're
pitch
so
right there.
sweet. Well, yes, I just so recently I've got inspired. So I was kind of in a dark place with my nose. You know, you coming out of the surgery, you never know what your nose is gonna look like. I'm also, this is not my good side, so I've been kind of ugly this whole time.
What? No, that's not. Yeah,
You
you
wanna
look great.
switch?
Yeah, for the last 5 minutes, let's go.
Okay, let's switch. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Because I'm shallow. I'm shallow like that.
Yeah, you're fine.
See? I'm like, look so much
Oh
better.
my God! No,
I look
I'm-
so much better.
No, you look good on both sides.
So what this is like would have been so much
This is the
better.
first time that's ever happened in the show history. I love it. We just switched
Okay,
everyone.
well-
Everyone that's listening, we just switched sides of the room, which is a big moment.
Because I'm shallow and I want to be pretty, and that's the reason I had like 4 nose jobs. Anyways, and I'm still not there yet, but it's healing. Okay, so that's why. What
Yeah.
I was trying to say. What was I trying to say?
Before that, we were talking about putting your hometown on the map.
Yes.
And then after that, we were talking about
What was I talking about?
the nose jobs, I think. A
Oh,
little.
I've been depressed. That's it.
Yes.
Okay, so I've been really, but you know how depression works? It's kind of like, I'm like, what's the point of anything? We're all gonna die. Like, I get it dark. I
Yeah,
get
yes.
like dark. Oh
It gets
my
really dark.
God.
Yeah, that's depression.
Like,
It gets really dark.
And then what's the point of doing anything? What's the point? And like, nobody really cares, you know? But it's like, again, I fall into victim sometimes, but I'm aware. I'm aware of what I'm doing to myself. Like, I'm super aware. And I watched this movie. Okay, whoever feels like shit, watch this movie. It's called Molly's Game.
Oh my God,
with
such a good movie.
with
I
Jessica
love that movie.
I love it. And
so
then,
good.
And then there was a quote in the movie. There was at the end by Winston Churchill. It's like, success is going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm.
It's the truth.
It's like, I was like, that's me! I mean, I may appear successful, whatever, but I still feel like there's so much more work to do. You know,
There
so
always
much.
is.
It's
I love
just,
that quote though.
I love the movie. I watched the movie. I was like,
So inspiring.
got me all fired up about winning.
Yeah, seriously, it's a crazy story. If anyone hasn't seen it, it's about Molly Bloom. I think she ran these like high stakes poker games, and and she's a badass in the movie, and she's a really good person. At the end, I love that quote. Watch the movie. Awesome. And I know that Kill Bill is the winner of the bracket.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you so much for doing the bracket with me. I love this album, so it was great to talk about it.
Yeah.
Ksenia, you've answered all my questions that I've asked. The floor is yours now. Is there anything you would like to plug and tell the listeners? Or where can they find you?
Follow me on
Yes.
Instagram to see my nose job, how it evolves.
Every single day you'll get an update.
What I was gonna, I'm a humble person. I need to be more of like arrogant. If anybody can teach me arrogance, hit me up, DM me.
I feel like you can find a coach for that in LA.
Arrogance coach.
Yeah. That could be a funny skit.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That is a good
That
skit.
is a good idea.
Yeah, you should write that down.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
We're in the think tank right now. So I want to say, Ksenia, thank you again so much for coming on. It was a pleasure. You're hilarious. You're bubbly. Very warm energy. I appreciate you taking the time on your Thursday.
It is my pleasure.
Yeah. And so everyone, guys, we will be putting all of her information in
Not
the
all
bio.
of my information. Don't put social security.
No
please.
social.
No address.
No social security or address. Just her socials and her Spotify and her Apple Music and anywhere that you can please support her incredible content and music.
Yes. Send me PayPal and Venmo and Zelle.
And Cash App's great as well. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for listening to a very entertaining and great episode of Vibe Call West Radio. Thank you, guys. Have an amazing day. Vibe Call West Radio episode done.
Boom.